Hello everyone. In this video, we will gonna learn how to use financial calculator to calculate present value and present value of annuity. I will use Texas Instrument BA2 Plus. Let me share the screen. So I think you can see my screen. In this screen, I have opened one worksheet that I already actually typed in. So in question number 11, it is saying that what is the present value of $350 in 1 year that will gonna come in 1 year when the discount rate is 10%. Okay, so this is the calculator Texas Instrument BA2 Plus. In the third row, this is the 5 key that we're gonna use for time value of money. So N is number of year, I over Y is interest rate, present value is the present value, you know that, payment is the interim payment or annuity, and future value is the future value. So for this problem, 350 will be our future value because it will gonna come 1 year from today. N is 1 because period is 1 year. I over Y is 10. Just FYI, for your information, in the calculator, you cannot put 10% as 0.10 because calculator does not understand that. Calculator will gonna understand the numbers. So you need to put 10 as a 10%. Payment. So since there is no interim payment in between, so it will be 0. And we're gonna hit compute present value. It will gonna give us the present value. Let's do that. So 350 will be our future value. 1 will be N. 10 will be I over Y. 0 will be payment. Compute present value, which is 318.18. One thing you need to actually understand in the calculator concept, whenever you put every number, it will gonna come as a negative present value. It's not like as a negative number. It's a calculator thing. Calculator will gonna give us a negative number. Okay, but the number is positive. Another thing in the calculator concept, so there is no order of typing your keys. Like you have to always type future value first or present and second. No, this is not the rules. What you can do, you can put any number in any order, but the last number will be whatever you are asking for. In this question, we are asking for present value. So the last number will be present value, compute present value. But the first 4 key, there is no order. Okay. So let's solve another problem. Let's solve another problem. Suppose a state of New York bond will pay 1000 10 years from now. So that means this is a future value 1000. 10 years is our N. Interest rate of the 10-year bond is 3.1%. So it is I over Y. There is no interim payment. So payment will be 0. How much the bond worth today? Okay. So let's put the number first. The future value is 1000 and is 10. I over Y is 3.1. Payment is 0. Compute present value. Okay. So now we're gonna put the number in our financial calculator. So 1000 is our future value. 10 N 3.1 I over Y. 0 payment. Compute present value, which is 736.91. Okay. So this is called present value without any interim period. Now we're gonna learn what is present value of annuity. For example, you are depositing money in your retirement account. Every month you are giving some amount, $500, for next 30 years. What is the present value of this deposit? So this is called present value of annuity. That means every month or every year, the same frequency, you are paying the same number. Okay, so this is called present value of annuity. For example, you just inherited some money and a broker offers to sell you an annuity that pays 16,800 at the end of each year for 20 years. Okay, that means this number will gonna come 20 times in 20 years. Every year $16,800. So this is payment. N is 20. You could earn 5%. So 5%, it is your I over Y. What is the most you should pay for the annuity? That means what is the present value of this annuity? Okay, so now we can plug the numbers. First, which is payment equals to 16,800, N is 20, I over Y equals to 5. There is no future value, 0. Compute present value. Okay, now plug the value in here. So 16,800, your payment, 10, 20 is N, 5 is I over Y, 0 is future value, compute present value. So the maximum number amount you will gonna pay for this annuity will be 209,365.13. Okay, so this is the number. This is the present value of annuity. This is called present value of annuity. For your information, there are two types of annuity. In this problem, look, the annuity begins at the end of the year. For example, if we say the same question, you just inherited some money and the broker offers to sell you an annuity 16,800 at the beginning of each year for 20 years, you could earn 5%. What is the maximum amount you should pay for the annuity? This is the same thing, except this one is end of the year, this one is beginning of the year. So whenever the annuity comes end of the year, it is called ordinary present value of annuity. Ordinary present value of annuity. Whenever the annuity comes beginning of the year, it is called annuity due. Okay, so to calculate annuity due, you need to change the setting of your calculator. So here is second button. Look, in the payment, there is a beginning, BEGN. So if you hit payment, sorry, let me do it one more time. Second payment, enter. Second set. Look, I'm doing one more time. Second payment, second set. Now it is in a ordinary annuity mode. Okay, but if you want to make it as a annuity due, you need to set up your calculator as a beginning mode, which is second payment, second set. Now it is in beginning mode. That means it's an annuity due mode. Now we can put the same numbers in this setting, and we're gonna get the present value here. So 16,800 is your payment, 20 n 5 I over y 0 future value, compute present value. Look, now your present value is little bit higher, which is 219,833. Okay. So this is very important to understand, or this is very important to remember. If you change your setting in your calculator, you need to change your setting back to the end mode or ordinary mode, because most of the problem is in the ordinary mode. Very few problem will gonna be at a annuity due or beginning mode. So if you don't change the calculator mode to the ordinary on annuity, your answer will be wrong. Okay, so after calculating annuity due, your job will be to set up your calculator again to the end mode. Now it is in the ordinary annuity mode. Okay, otherwise your further calculation or next calculation or other problems calculation will be wrong. Okay, I hope you enjoy this video and you understand how to calculate present value and present value of annuity in using financial calculator. Thank you for listening me.